Hello everybody, welcome back to that DIY guy. We're getting close to Spring Festival and great big delicious family meals together, and I'm going to give you a recipe for a delicious treat that sure everyone will love. All we're going to need: boiled eggs, mayonnaise, pickle relish, celery salt, black pepper, and paprika for decoration, for garnish. So get a piece of paper, take notes, and I guarantee everyone is going to love this dish. Okay, let's get ready. The first thing we have to do is boil our eggs. Boil them until they're completely hard boiled. Now our eggs are boiled and we need to cool them before we peel them. So put your eggs in some ice cold water to cool them down. Give them a few minutes to cool, but cool them enough that you're not going to burn your hands. So we'll let these cool a moment or two, and then we'll be right back to peel them and get started. Our eggs are cool, and it's time to get them out of the shell. So if you cool them really quickly, often they peel much easier. So go ahead and peel the eggs, get them out of the shell, throw them in the water. Make sure no pieces of shell gets left behind. Water will rinse them off. Putting them in that cold water right after they're done boiling is what helps them come out of the shell faster. All right, I'm going to take these over to the sink, rinse them off, and we'll get started. Now we have our eggs. They're peeled, they're rinsed. We need to cut these eggs in half. And you can use your knife. But I actually like to use a piece of thread, a piece of string to cut the eggs with. I get a nice even cut without making the eggs ugly. So you put your egg on your cutting board, take the thread in your fingers, place it exactly where you want it, and then push down through. Then pull it out the other side. There we go. Now we have our eggs sliced in half. That string gives that nice even thing. So we've got to pull in half. Now we're going to take the yolk out of the egg. I broke one. Alright, they're out of the shell. The yolks are out of the egg. They're all cut in half. Now we're going to rinse these off to make sure that they stay nice and pretty. And so I'll rinse them off and I'll be right back. Now I like to put the eggs on something whole side down so the water from rinsing them out while we make our egg stuffing. Okay, we have our egg yolks and we're going to go ahead and use a fork and mash them up. Just mash them up as good as you can. Very good. That's pretty good. The first thing we're going to need is mayonnaise. Alright, then we're going to need pickle relish. I use gherkin relish. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit tart. I'm going to use about a nice heaping tablespoon. Black pepper and celery salt. It's about a teaspoon of each. Go ahead and mix the mixture up. Get it nice and smooth. Remember to scrape the sides of the bowl as you go. There you go. Nice and thick, but not too thick. Not too thin. You don't want it to run out. Now it's time to stuff the egg. Let's go ahead and clean up a little bit. There we go. We've got everything cleaned up, and we are ready to start stuffing our eggs. I have this nice little tray. Makes life easy, but if you don't, just a nice dish will do. Now use 2 spoons, makes it a little easier. Get you a spoonful of the egg yolk mixture and just put it in the cup of the egg. That's looking good. You don't want so much in the egg that it falls out when the person's trying to eat it. Each egg is usually a little different. Okay. We have one left here because we have the broken one over here, right? So I'm going to taste test. Here we go. We have our eggs. Now you can get you a nice color serving dish. Arrange them how you think they look best. I'm going to use this one right in the middle. And there we go. Wash my hands. The last step is we're going to use paprika. Right, paprika. It's just a little bit smoky, but it's mostly just for garnish. Just a little, guys, not too much. And there we go. Delicious, beautiful deviled eggs. They're perfect at any party. Everyone will love them. Give it a try. You see there's nothing to it. DIY. You know what's in it. See you next time. Bye-bye.